How's it going, teammates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're back with Darling Dead. Hey, how did you die? Was it drowning? Was it the fact you were hunted down? Seems to be a lot of dangerous situations in this game, but I don't know if we're actually going to die in any of them. Look, in the previous episode we were told that we fell into a pond or some shit and everything started getting wet, but they didn't specifically tell us we're dead, or even, I suppose technically we would be dying, because, you know, starting to lose life, lose that HP, but no, I don't know, we're dying, but I don't think we're dead. I know they call us Darling Dead. I don't know, I'm just trying to make sense of the game. Overall, like, the story is okay, but I'm not super into it yet. I don't know, maybe I need some kind of massive shock to the system. Somehow I don't think I'm going to get that, but I could be wrong. But anyway, we kind of flash back to our past and being turned a vampire and all that crap. Running through a forest, being hunted down, found this carriage with some excellent windows, and I guess we're going to go inside to hide or some shit. So it's no shelter, it's a carriage, luxurious, but with one wheel broken. Oh, to unlock Levon's point of view, finish the... Yeah, we already know that. Yeah, oh, maybe I could do Levon's. I'm not going to touch that. I'll just do how the game intended it to be played. Oh my god, he's so fuck ugly. Alright, the horses and the coachman are gone, but the owner sits inside, blinking at you through the open door, face slack with surprise. Good for him. Alright, seems like a nice guy. He seems very happy to see me. Clothes are still weird as fuck, but at least I'm wearing something a bit more appropriate than white linens or whatever the hell maid shit I was wearing. Do you remember the clothes I wore last episode? Terrible. It's a fashion disaster. The brats would not have it. Alright, cool. What a sight you are, you can guess. You look the part of the monster you are. Your hands and face bear the evidence of your interrupted meal. Okay, luckily for you, you're visibly injured. As long as he doesn't see your eyes, he might believe you're a victim. And... head whipping to the side, you and the man stare, alarmed at the source of the unexpected sound. Alright, noticeably his eyes aren't red and black. So I'm assuming he's like a human taking advantage of a vampire? Which is weird when you think about it, because... well, why wouldn't we just, like, kill him or something? Or is it like, at the moment, he's a human, but in the flash forward, whatever it is, episode 3, he was a vampire, I just didn't notice. That's possible. Alright, hunters, the reinforcement have arrived. You underestimated them. They must have had you cornered. They were leading you into a trap. Right, quick-witted! The young man waves you over, going as far as to lean out of the carriage to grab a fistful of your cloak and yank you inside, pushing you under a mountain of blankets. Okay, that happened. Really don't know what this view is, but I guess I'm just covered in those blankets that you mentioned before. What are you... Dodging your clawed hands, the man muffles your mouth with his palm, using the other arm to shove you under a mass of blankets and suitcases. He doesn't need to shush you again, because you understand that, as likely as it is, he's helping you. Did you say likely or unlikely? Okay, I must have misread that. It doesn't take much time for the hunters to circle the carriage. Though you can't see, you can hear everything perfectly. A couple of archers are hiding in the bushes. One of them comes forward, her voice gradually becoming louder. Oh, we do have females in this game. I was beginning to wonder. I mean, other than the fact that I apparently should have been one. My lord, why are you alone? It's not safe here. Yes, the wolves and whatnot. See, I'd like nothing more than to be on my way, alas. I am unable to. Unable to what? Okay. The Lord's voice is amenable, soft and carefree, as he lies through his teeth to a dozen, if not more, heavily armed hunters. Did my coachman send you? I thought he had forgotten about me and left me here to rot. The silence that answers is dense. There's no reason to distrust the man, especially since he seems to be a noble. Additionally, hunters prefer not to reveal the existence of monsters to the general public to prevent panic. Makes sense? Yes, we came to see if you are well. We'll call the guards from the estate to fetch you. At the command, all the surrounding hunters disperse. One of them rushes in a different direction. You hear the rustling of grass and leaves for a long while, then nothing. Have you perhaps seen... Yes? No, nothing. When did you say your coachman left? About an hour. It was still light then. As light as it can be in a forest. Of course. More silence when you start to relax. The Lord speaks, tone conversational. What are you hunting for? Isn't it too dark to see anything? Venison, my lord, we are almost done. The lord carries on the conversation, and you realise that the blood from your wound has to still be on the grass. If he wasn't keeping her occupied, she would have noticed it. Eventually the guards come, and the hunter leaves. Okay, well thank you for saving me. What do you want in return? My life? My everything? Do it, I don't need one of those. While the guards repair the wheel and attach the horses, the lord says to not bother him and closes the door. He takes the blankets off you, partially so that he can hide you again if needed. Observing him from so close, you notice that his eyes are the most succulent green you've ever seen. Yeah, I want to eat his eyes. Delicious. Yours are unmistakable, that of a vampire. Why are you helping me? Yeah, I wonder. Maybe he wants to be a vampire. Maybe he wants immortality after, money doesn't do its thing. I think people like you and I should help each other. He shrugs, the colour of his hair falls on his forehead. People like us? He's wrong. You're not even a person. And he, contrary to you, he smells perfectly, deliciously human. Shunned, I mean. Strange. And I don't like hunters very much. Just as his words can assuage you, he grabs your chin in one hand, prying your lips open with a thumb. Hey! Shh! Don't worry. I'm not going to eat you. It's the other way around, mate. I should be eating you. Not you. Alright, cool. Clearly this guy's a bit crazy. We should probably leave him to his own devices. But we didn't, did we? Hilarious! But you look hungry. With a childlike sense of wonder than fear, he presses down on your sharp fang, splitting his skin open. Alright, cool. Should we I mean, he's trying to be enchanting, this works. His blood is so diabolically sweet. Your fight against the overwhelming bliss is futile. This is happening now, is it? I just realized those... Okay, wait, I'll wait for the animation. Anything nice happening? Oh god, yeah, now I'm in even better clothes. These clothes, amazing. I love them. I look like this is how you dress a baby, and someone thought, hey, why don't we make an adult version of these baby clothes? Don't get me wrong, there are elements to this game I like, but the clothes genuinely is not one of them. Find me a fucking TV show, or a historical book, if you will, a picture, that shows people wearing these kind of clothes back in the day. Maybe not the cut or the style, but the colours certainly don't work. Just looks strange. Or is it just me? I don't know. Maybe I'm the weirdo here. Maybe I should be wearing white and white and white and white and... Well, I've got this white, but that's different. I don't think they had earphones back in the day. Alright, you wake up in a bed in a room that looks like yours, only that the furniture and decor are all wrong. Okay. Okay, your head is a mess, so is your body when you try to move. Okay, three of us. It's the same three characters we had before. I see X doing his thing. X gonna give it to you. He's not gonna give it to you. He's got nothing to give. Levon is here, but he too looks unusual. Short hair and a mass of piercings. Strange... Oh, wait a minute. We're back in the present, right? Because his clothes are different. And his eyes aren't vampiric, which is interesting. Eyes seem to be a big thing here. I mean, the demon vampire eye is fine. Then you got Levon eyes, which is a bit triangly. But then you got X's eyes that are very bulgy. I know it's probably like a style artistic choice, but still. Levon is here, but he too looks unusual. Short hair and a mass of piercings. Strange clothes, he scowls fiercely, and the intensity of his glare startles you. What were you thinking? Hey, you're scaring him. There's a servant next to Levon, raven-haired. The eye that's not covered by his fringes like the void between stars, all black and quiet. He blinks owlishly when you speak. What is he saying? What is he saying? What a strange language. Weirdo. Levon ignores his servant, turning all his attention towards you. The anger you see on his face slowly morphs into confusion, then worry. He explains that you fell into a pond. How odd. You feel dizzy perhaps, but otherwise well, and that's what you tell him. Levon's brow arches at the mention of He is not with him, and you'd assume he would be here as soon as he heard about your little rendezvous with the pond. Maybe he's in town? He does leave so often nowadays, as there's so much to do before the wedding approaches. Not that Levon cares, he's only in it for the money. Okay, I was gonna say a guy after my own heart, but no, no. Part of me wants to like Levon because there is a certain charm to him, but he's also a bit of a dick. I don't approve. I've got a dick, a pussy, and whatever I don't know what I'm meant to be. I don't understand these characters. They're not very grounded in reality. Mrjacharles, the way he says your name always makes you feel warm and so impossibly guilty after the shit he pulled. His eyes trained on your face, gentle and soulful. His hand, likewise, is so soft when it brushes the stray hairs out of your face. Okay, just as delicately, he informs you that is dead. Huh? Dead? How could he be dead? He was fine just yesterday. But then you recall the carriage incident. Oh. You and Lev, you almost kissed in M's garden under the full moon on the night before the wedding, no less. And then you fled. You were too ashamed to look in the eyes. But you returned just a week later after the letter with an obituary Levon sent. He asked you to come back. You did. And then a decade later, he tried to drown you. He tried to kill you too. One and the same thing, right? Mrjacharles! Hey, are you... The amount of memories that come rushing in is staggering. Your consciousness slips again, unable to handle the onslaught. Alright, cool. And then we go back to the past, Samurai Jack. No, we're still in the bedroom. I don't know why we had to transition, but so be it. Your bedroom at Levon's manor smells like his perfume and blood. Usually. Now a foreign medicinal scent permeates the air. Probably because I drowned and I need I need attention, I need medical professionalism. That's what I need, right? Okay, the windows are covered in thick blackout curtains that block every ray of sunlight attempting to squeeze in from the outside. I have some of those curtains like that. I fucking hate the sunlight, so I can emphasize. Although, weirdly, what's that light in the background there? Is that not sunlight? I mean, if it's meant to be a lamp, it's not a very good one because it's only lighting a certain side of the room. Okay, we're going to ignore the fact that the curtains don't work in here or whatever. Or is it like we chose to open the curtains? I'd say that makes sense, except it doesn't, because shouldn't this sunlight be hurting me or whatever? Despite the coiling darkness of the room, you can see perfectly well. Yes, very dark. So dark, I can't see the bed. That's really not working with me. Again, I got that guitar twang there. Alright, Levon slumped in a chair, deeply asleep. I love the way he sleeps. That's what it looks like to me anyway. His chest rises and falls in the rhythm of his even breath. At least one of you is calm. The sight of him alone has you scrambling upwards, intent on leaping off the bed. If not for the water that spills out of your lungs, resulting in a coughing fit that impedes your escape. Yeah, he's awake now. He was listening for you. Mrjacharles! Levon wakes up with a start already standing before his eyes could fully open. Instead of a knife that you know he carries in his long riding shoes, he reaches for a cloth. Even reaches for a cough. No, that doesn't work. He holds it in front of you so you can spit and cough in it while he massages your back with his free hand. His touch is deceptively tender, and if you didn't just witness him throwing a vase at your head, you'd think he's genuinely worried. How did you feel? Can you speak? Another coughing fit has your body seizing. Superhuman reflexes or not, with what feels like a bucket of water in your stomach, you are at Levon's mercy. He seems to like that. Take it easy. The doctor said your body is fine, but you must have hit your head when you fell. Is that really all it took? I'm a vampire. I should be like superhuman. You said bump to the head is all it took for me to be in some kind of like rest bed? And I need to rest and recover? Fuck, what do I need to rest and recover for? Really now? Do you think the vase did strike you? As if. Levon is a lousy hunter, and his aim has always been shit. You're about to tell him as much, but another mouthful of water interrupts you mid-word. Shh, hold on. Giving an applause-worthy performance, Levon tucks and fusses over you until you're sure you can speak without imitating a fountain. I like that. Then he relocates you to his recently vacated seat and kneels in front of it, holding your hand in a vice-like grip. So how is your head? Do you remember anything? When your frame stiffens, so does Levon's grip on you. His skin is like coals against your frozen body, warm enough to hurt. Well, I suppose the past doesn't matter. Do you remember me? Yeah, the important bit. Ha! As if you could forget. How many nights have you spent wishing you could do just that? It's alright, don't be scared. The doctor warned me that the effects of amnesia might be more dire than I initially thought. What amnesia? What is he... Hold on, that's not a bad idea. If he thinks you have no recollection of his murder ploy, maybe he'll lower his guard enough for you to escape the manor. Oh, we're going for this kind of story. To be fair, that's not a bad use of amnesia in writing. Normally when I've read like a few amnesia stories, and it's normally like, oh, we have amnesia and we retrace our steps to the beginning of a story we've already read. But here it's kind of nice to kind of rediscover Levon when we haven't got to know Levon. Yeah, I've got kind of weird feelings about this game, to be honest. Mrjacharles! Oh yes, I can't remember anything. Levon frowns, scrutinizing you for you're not sure what. Shit, he's not buying it, is he? Quickly, what's the safest memory you can conjure? Ah, the very first one. I think I saw you in a forest, but you looked different. Ah, that was a lifetime ago. Yes, he's right in more ways than one. You were my savior. Just a day ago, the admission wouldn't taste so bitter. No, it hurts to admit that out loud. Levon, on the contrary, only smiles. I'm much more than that, Mrjacharles. I'm your fiancé. Okay, cool. Well, that's a nice thing to know. I mean, it's good. This is how we fix relationships. Just pretend you didn't know anything in the first place. But I am going to end the episode there. Overall, I'm in two minds about this game. On one hand, like, there's not a lot for me to grip the story. Like, I feel like if I was reading this as a book, then I'd kind of be into it. But as a visual novel, like, it just seems a bit run-of-the-mill. The characters seem just a bit off, and it's kind of hard to be attached. On the other hand, there's a few techniques I like. I like the amnesia thing. I like the kind of, how we met by chance and all that, running away from a village. Levon is quite a complex character as vampires go. I mean, he's not like your casual Dracula, but he's also not like a kind of gay Vampire Diaries thing. Like, is he going to be good or is he going to be bad? He's obviously a dick. There's no denying that, but when you get to give the game a chance, there is a certain bit of intrigue to it. Now, admittedly, the game is a bit too gay for me, but it's not bad writing. I'm kind of into it, to be honest, but I am going to stop here. I don't think I'm going to pick up the game again unless, I don't know, fuck, I get like 1,000 views or some shit, but that's not going to happen. If you do want to play the game for yourself, though, and see if you can figure out what happens next, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, the book subscribe, it's time. See ya!